I'm standing at the only remaining structure of old Pier 54 here in downtown Manhattan. It was here that the ship Carpathia dropped off survivors of the Titanic after its disastrous sinking in 1912. Now it docked on this side of the pier, and this photo is the photo of the Carpathia after it brought back the Titanic survivors. Now before dropping off the survivors, the Carpathia made a stop at Pier 59, which was the original destination of Titanic, to drop off the Titanic's lifeboats. I wonder if any of those somewhere exist today. Now Pier 59 was owned by the White Star Line, which owned the Titanic. And Pier 54 was owned by the CUNARD Line, which owned the Carpathia and another famous ship, the Lusitania. Now here you can see what the front of the pier looked like back in the day. As you see the old structure that I showed you, you can see how it was incorporated in the structure from the outside looking in from the road. Now you look at some of the structure, you can see some of the lettering very faintly. And you might wonder, why does it say CUNARD White Star if I'm reading it correctly? Well, it originally said CUNARD, but on May 10th, 1934, the companies merged and it became CUNARD White Star Line. And that's why they redid it, and you can faintly see CUNARD and White Star on here. Pier 54's connection to the Titanic, with its passengers being dropped off here, is not the only story. On May 1st, 1915, the Lusitania left this pier to go across the Atlantic. And 6 days later, on May 7th, it was famously sank by a German submarine. And on July 17th, 1918, the Carpathia, which was the hero of bringing back the Titanic survivors, it suffered the same fate as the Lusitania when it too was sank by a German sub. Now New York continues to evolve, but this spot in the harbor will be forever etched in time in Manhattan history.